Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And what do we have here? This is The Mandalorian and Gorgu, a Star Wars movie. That's what I went to tonight with some friends, and it wasn't terrible. I'd say it was entertaining. It had some comical aspects, but would I say it's a blockbuster? No. Would I say it's anything close to, like, say, I don't know, The Empire Strikes Back? No. So what can I say about it? I'd say it's right in the middle of the road. Is it worth going to the cinema for? That's really depends on what kind of a Star Wars fan you are. It's not terrible. I've seen much worse, and I find there's a lot of gender politics in the Disney stuff that I've seen of late, so it doesn't have that. So it kind of gets a thumbs up for me. Anyway, yeah, so what are we looking at here? This is a keyboard that I just recently, I'm going to lock out Windows here. There we go. I recently picked up at my old thrift store. Let's take a look at what it is. It is a E-YOOSO RBC Z88. I would say that probably is reference to, oh no, 81. Okay, so it's an 81 keyboard. Why did they call it 88? Super Z88. Yeah, Asian naming. Anyway, we don't worry about that, right? We're just looking at the product, the actual keyboard. So anyway, this is a keyboard that I picked up from the thrift store, and what I like about it is it's got mechanical switches, and it's got blues, and I honestly don't know what version of blues we're dealing with. Can we figure that out? Can we see? Is that like, I don't think it's Kale, is it? Or maybe Otamu, maybe? Hard to tell. But there you go. It's got mechanical switches. It has backlighting. And if we look inside the keycap, it's got a double shot, meaning the light shines through this little plastic part here, and the chances of your legends wearing off are next to nil. So it'll last forever, really. So that's actually pretty good quality for this type of keyboard. And I picked these things up for $9, so very happy with this. It's got a metal back plate. It's got a fairly compact layout. The only issue I have with it is it has Alt but no Control key. So that's what makes this a little non-standard for me, and not as useful as I would like. But I quite like it anyway. This would be a great addition to if like a keyboard for a laptop, because laptop keyboards suck. And so compared to a mechanical keyboard, this would be perfect. And of course, it wouldn't fit too big right in front of a keyboard, or right in front of a laptop. This is a laptop I'm refurbishing right now. But look at that. Fits perfectly, right? So you could actually have that on, say, lift it up, and you'd have this as your actual input device. The only issue I have, why I like my control key here, is because of cut and paste. I use that so often to not be able to hit Control C, Control X, Control Z, or V rather, or Control Z for that matter, undo. Yeah, not to be able to touch those, connect those keystrokes together would be really hard. Anyway, I thought it's still a really cool keyboard to me. I thought we'd just turn down the lights, so just give me a second here. I'm reaching over. I'm reaching. There we go. That brings down the lighting a little bit there. Okay, guys. So, here we go. So how do we switch the effects? So right now it's got sort of a effect that it lights up every sort of vertical. You can hit this and this, and it goes into this crazy mode. I wouldn't want to type on that. And then there's a sort of a wave. Wow, it's sort of a circular thing. You can slow down sort of the frequency of it too. I think I've hit the max. Let's take a look here. There's a different mode. Very busy. Oh, it's the snake. This is interesting. Could work with that. This is just a... You're seeing sort of a wave pattern. It's not there when I look at the keyboard. This is more of a pulsing. So sometimes what the camera on your phone does is different than what you see. I'm not getting these waves, but I look on my phone and I'm getting waves. So this is more of a multicolor sort of thing. That's more like it. Okay. And this just turns it off. Oh no, it doesn't. It blasts clicking on. This is one of those ones that it sort of leaves a little bit of an impression as you type. So this is back to the horizontal. So you kind of get the idea. You get different patterns and different things you can use for a backlighting. I tend honestly to just go with something like, where are we going here? Something like this. Like sort of a wave that goes, and I usually slow it down as much as I can so it doesn't. There we go. I think that's it there. Nice and slow wave pattern. That works for me. You can reduce the lighting right down to nothing, or you can bring it up to the max. Oh, whoops. Keyboard sitting on my, there we go, sitting on my, it's really not that off kilter. Yeah, so what was I doing? You can raise it up to the max. When it hits max, it blinks. Yeah, so there you go, guys. A very interesting, sort of very compact keyboard. It's not 10 keyless because they've actually compressed this section together with this section and eliminated the control key. To me, that's too gimpy. I need a control key, so functionally not a great keyboard, but good quality, good build quality, nice metal backing. If you notice, I always switch the keyboard space bar around, so when I strike it, it strikes at the right angle, and it's not like I'm hitting my side of my thumb with a sharp edge. So this is something I do with most of my keyboards that are mechanical, that are easy to switch around. There you go, guys. That's going to be my review or highlights or whatever you want to call it of this keyboard that I found at the old thrift store. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.